Oh yes, I'm going old school. You can tell right away. Sorry about that. I actually skipped the intro because here's the cold hard facts, people. I was like planning on playing this game like it was Saturday morning. It was Saturday evening now. I planned on playing this way early in the morning, like at 9, 10 in the morning. It took me like 2 hours just to get prepared to play this game because I had to make sure, because this will be my first emulator that I'm playing, because I'm playing as an emulator. Yes, I do own the game. Don't sit here and try to do no piracy act on me. I do own the game. It's an old game, but I do own it. But I couldn't get everything all situated right. I didn't know how I was gonna record it, if it had an in-game recorder or anything. By the way, this is Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, one of my favorite games from the original Game Boy. They redid it, like I think like a year or a few years later, and made it a colored version. This is the one I'm playing. It's my first time playing the Link's Awakening DX is what they call it. I still don't know if I'm gonna do the extra dungeon. There's a colored dungeon in here to go along with the, you know, when the Game Boy came out, Game Boy Color, to show you that it had color and all that. And it was a new dungeon they added in. I don't know if I'm gonna do that dungeon or not. You don't really have to. It's like optional. Because the regular game I can beat on its own, and the dungeon I looked up, you know, I have to get a refresher on this, and it doesn't look hard at all. But I'm pretty sure I could do it. But yeah, I couldn't get everything situated. Here's this damn owl. This is where this owl starts coming out. A lot of stuff that we see in the later Legend of Zelda games comes from. This is one of the original games it comes from. Like the owl and going around trading stuff. This is where it starts, right here. And also, you know, Link to the Past. I believe this is the 4th game. I think I stated that in the video after this. It's funny, I hate when I do these post comments after I've already recorded a video. Like, I actually did part 2, the video and the audio together, because this one, like I said, I couldn't get the stuff all good to go. Like, I tried recording it, and then when I recorded like 20 minutes with the commentary and everything, it just went to shit. It just did not work. The video was all corrupted. And so I'm like, well, damn. Well, you know, let me go back and play it. And it's, you know, I tried something different, the format of recording different, but I didn't record any audio with it. So it worked. This is what you're seeing. This is the part where I recorded without any commentary originally, and it actually worked. It came through nice and clear. So the only thing I have to do, and you'll hear me say in the other videos, is and everyone's had problems with this apparently. With this emulator that I'm using for my game that I do own, it's it desyncs it. It gets desynced. The audio from the game, it gets desynced. So you have to like go to take it to virtual dub and tinker with it, and it'll eventually get back on track. But yeah, it gets off by like a second. Yeah, like a second. It's off. And virtual dub, it helped a little bit. I mean, it actually got it back in sync, but it doesn't do the whole video. I don't know why, but it's not that bad. So I know you guys, if I can bear with it, you guys can bear with it. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of weird for me to do this commentary now, because I'm saying that I know I'm going to say things in the next video, and myself in the future, which are the other videos, because I did those before these, is saying that, well, I know he's going to talk about this, I'm going to talk about this. It's just a weird concept. It's dumb and stupid. And I actually don't even know if I'm going to talk throughout this whole video. This video actually was shorter than the original video. The one that was all corrupt was like 15, 20 minutes. This one, I guess I was just mad because it didn't work. I said, screw it, let me just go through it like I normally would back in the day. And boom, did it in like, I think like 13 minutes. You know, well, the first area. You know, waking up, getting your shield, sword, key, first dungeon key, and then getting the first instrument of the game, because the game is you have to collect 8 instruments to wake up the Wind Waker. Like Wind Waker, wind something, whale. It's some giant ass whale looking thing. Wind Waker. I'm not sure. I'm silly. But this is one of my favorite games from my childhood. If not one, then it is the favorite game of my childhood, because this is all I used to play. When the Game Boy first came out, my parents bought it for me. This is what came with it. You know, yeah, I had Mortal Kombat, I had WWF a few years later. But man, when this came out, well, I had Mortal Kombat. I got WWF later. But my original games was this one, Legend of Zelda, and Mortal Kombat 2. This was my shit right here. This one kept me busy for hours and hours on end. And as I got older, you know, when the internet became available to me, I was like, wait a minute, I can actually beat the game now. Because there was certain parts where I was like stuck on the second level of this game, and I was like, screw it, I get mad, put it away for like 6 months to a year, and then go back and play it again and still be stuck. Maybe get a little bit further, but that was it. And then when I got in like 5th grade or whatever, found out that there was magazines to help you get through a game or whatever, Nintendo Power and all that, and I found it, man. I said, Mom, I need like $1. What you need $1 for, boy? I need to go print something at school. I went to school and came back. I had like, it was like 5 pages or whatever, because it was expensive to print, 5 or 10 pages of a quick strategy of how to get through the game. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, because I was just gonna get that one page. I was like, you know what? I've already got enough money. I'm gonna get it. That's what I did. And that was like my first time getting through the game. It was like when I was like in 5th, 6th grade. It was unbelievable. Because I had it for like that whole time. When, you know, y'all know when the Game Boy first came out. That was a long time ago. Who's this? Bugging me on my phone. What am I doing? What am I doing tonight? Probably gonna go eat me some more pizza. And go to the corner store. I don't know. Oh yeah, that powder that we just got is real helpful. You can spray it on enemies, spray it to make fires, you know, to lighten up the dark rooms. Comes in handy. Because just like in all Zelda games, every tool that you get has a specific purpose. And I don't know how it was in the N64 ones or the ones on GameCube. I'll play those probably later this year. But in this one, I know at least, you can't proceed unless you actually have the right tool. You have to have the right tool for the job. So even though that powder doesn't seem like much, you need it to advance. Like I didn't show you in the video, but I could have. This part we're going to right now. That part, if you go past that raccoon right there, instead of spraying him like I just did, it'll actually just repeat itself. It'll just become like a small little maze. You have to spray him with that insignificant little powder that you got. Again, looking like Mario. By the way, I'm pretty sure I remembered saying in the next video that I was going to mention this in this video. This game has a lot of references to other Nintendo games, mainly Mario, the Super Mario Brothers franchise. You'll pick it up though. So now, the owl, our advisor, has come down and told us what we need to do. So we just went up north, and now we gotta go back down south. So around the area where we were first found, on the beach, but not exactly at the beach. It's gonna be like a cave. As you see, I don't really deal too much with the enemies. I'll hit them and go, hit them and go. If they're in my way, I take them out. If not, then boom. Don't forget to fall down this way to get a piece of heart. I'm not gonna be doing 100% on this. I know I'm not. I'm gonna play like the way that I played as a child. Cause back then, that strategy guide didn't tell you how to 100% it. It just told you how to get through it. So I don't know about all the secret sea cells and and all the pieces of heart. But I can get through the game. Don't worry about that. I can get through the game. I mean, it sucks. I would like to 100% it. I would, but you know what? I do that nowadays on games. You know, I do my best to do that now. Well, not anymore actually. I have all these damn achievements. I just try to enjoy the game. That's my whole thing. That's why I do this. To enjoy the game. I like it. I enjoy it. I play it. If 100% it, cool. If I don't, whatever. You know, someone out there will do it. Not me. At least not on this. Prince of Persia, I know I can do that on the first and second one. Maybe the third one. I don't remember if there's water upgrades in that one. But anyway, back to the Legend of Zelda games. I really enjoy these series. I've seen I like to do games chronologically. Like I have Prince of Persia 1. Yeah, I know I'm gonna go back and do 2 and 3. You know, if my PlayStation 3 survives, I'm gonna do, you know, Uncharted series. I really need to do those series before the PS4 comes out. Because I know when the PS4 comes out, I'm not gonna buy any more games for the PS3. I probably won't be doing any more recording for it because my PS3 is like on the brinks. And they got that whole thing where you could, whoever watch E3, you can actually get emulated games like PS3 games. So they say, you know, on the PS4. I just don't want to go back and buy them because I own them right now, you know? I own the stuff right now. Let me play them, record them, trade them in towards some credit towards that PS4 because it's $100 down. I need all the help I can get because I'm poor. I'm so poor. I've been sitting here, got money to get my computer parts so I can start gaming on a computer like I told you guys before. And still haven't done it. I just refuse to do it. I'm just like, ugh. I don't even need that many pieces left. I just need a power unit, a case, and the processor actually. And that's like pretty much it. This is another reference to Mario games right here. Remember the little things in Super Mario that you said, you go to that one level, you gotta run because that guy would throw stuff out of the cloud, the little spiky turtles. That's a reference right there. There are your Goombas. And you stomp on those and make the same little noise. There's also the side-scrolling area of the game. I think this is them, the company making fun of themselves how they did the second Legend of Zelda game because it was side-scrolling instead of top-down like this is. So weird. And unfortunately, you know what? No, that would make no sense if I stated that in this video. Because then that would just mean you guys would know what's going on in the later videos. So no, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm going to get back on track with this game. I think we're almost done with this. Yeah, that was the main tool right there. The rock feather, help us jump, makes things a whole lot easier in the game. I like to use it throughout the whole game. Makes things faster, well at least until you get the Pegasus boots and you just run everywhere. With this one, you know, makes things easier. Enemies can't hit you as much, or have a very least likely chance of hitting you. And the ones that do jump, you'll find those later. You just jump up in the air with them and hit them, because they have no defense. And here we are. The chest that we need. It's got the Nightmare's key. That way we can go ahead and get into that nightmare lair and slay the nightmare. There's not too much to this first level. There's really not. Like, you go through it quick. Each level gets, each dungeon and cavern gets a little bit more, you know, puzzle-like and a little bit longer to do. Like in, like, I think the last two is just like ridiculous. It's like, holy crap, just hurry up. Oh yeah, I skipped that top room up there. There was no need for me to go in that room. There really wasn't. and each level has like a little sub-boss or whatever. And then when you defeat them, you get that little cloud of poof right there. That way you can go back to the very beginning or go back to the middle, pretty much. And here is our nightmare. It took us 2 hits to kill him, 2 or 3, because our sword got that piece of power in it. Trust me, get the piece of power if you can and hold on to it when you go through these areas. Helps a lot. And there we go, our first instrument. That's like the fastest I've ever done it in my life. Well, let me hurry up and stop talking before this video ends before I'm done. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.